president has given me all of 10 days to conduct an investigation into the Emperor's role in the war.
10 days?
That's right.
It's not feasible, sir.
You're in almost every scene, if not every scene of this movie. You're really carrying the film. Are you daunted by this at all?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I haven't done that. Even with like sort of the television experiences I've had, I've always been sort of involved in a big ensemble cast and had my moments where somebody else was sort of, you know, heading the charge. And yeah, this was a new experience for me and was a bit daunting, but I was really excited to be a part of it. It was hard work, but worth it.
If you want to save the Emperor, I need proof. Did the Emperor order the attack on Pearl Harbor?
It's not black and white.
There are scenes that are flashbacks. Did you approach your character differently when you were playing those scenes?
Yeah, I mean, it was my goal that, you know, the fellers in 1930 and 1940 is very different than the fellers in 1945. And, you know, I haven't seen the movie and it's impossible for me to be objective about myself and my own work, but that was my goal. You know, I felt that in 30 and 40 is a man who's in love and much lighter and sort of an innocent and pure time. I wanted that love story to hopefully feel pretty pure. And then in 1940, we meet a fellers that's been sort of broken by the loss of that love on one hand and also just broken by war. And I think that he's a much different man in 1945.
I know your order was not to use weapons against the palace.
My order is not to use weapons, nor force of any kind. There will be a time when the Emperor will have to come to me, and he will come to me.
We're talking about the Vice Minister, sir. I need access to him, but I can't just walk in there. The Imperial Guards are trained to defend the grounds to the death.
Find another way.
Did you know Tommy Lee Jones before this film?
No.
What was it like kind of first meeting him? Did you guys have rehearsals? How did that all work out?
It was great. I can't say enough about the experience working with Tommy. I was so excited that he was playing MacArthur because I just could not think of another actor on the planet that I thought would be better in the role. We worked on the film for, I think, like 8 weeks before Tommy showed up. So for the first 6 weeks, it was, like you said, it was every day, fellers, and a lot of work for me. And by the time I got to Tommy's arrival, I knew that the combination of Tommy's sort of persona and what he's done as an actor, combined with the fact that he's playing MacArthur, one of our most iconic U.S. military figures, you could feel the energy on the set. You know, people were on eggshells, and it was like this sort of energy that just like got really intense. and I figured, you know, I knew it was going to work for us because I think that that's probably the way all the people that worked around MacArthur in 1945 felt.
I am about to make the biggest decision of the occupation, which will determine the future of Japan, and all I have is conjecture. I don't see any evidence. I don't care what you have to do. Perform a miracle if you must. Bring me the Emperor. I've never met an emperor before, much less a god. What the hell do you say to a god?